11 COVID deaths yesterday. 11 people died from COVID yesterday. Big jump from the regular numbers. We also heard that they're going to be reopening isolation centers all over the country as the number of cases go up during this second wave. We're not sure yet whether this new strain of COVID that we're seeing will be more or less severe than the original one, but the government is bracing itself for impact. And I want you to brace yourself as well. Do you think we can handle it? Do you think the government can handle it? Do you think the government at all levels can handle the second wave? Do you think the police will be able to enforce the new restrictions? Now, here's a word of advice from me to you as your president that loves you. I would advise that wherever you are today, make sure you're inside your house by the time it is 12 a.m. I'm not going to say more than that, but wherever you are today, make sure that you're inside your house by the time it is 12 a.m. Okay? Because there's still a curfew. So the police has a right to stop you. And you don't want that. So whatever you do today, make sure you're inside your house by the time it is 12. Okay. 0700-993-993-993. Let's talk. 0700-993-993-993. You can send your thoughts to me via WhatsApp as well, by the way. WhatsApp is 080-959-75805. 080-959-75805. Tega is in Lekki. Hello, Tega.
Yeah, good afternoon, President Sandra.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
Yeah, talking about police to enforce the movement at 12 a.m. tonight. I see it as another way of, opportunity for police to make more money, because they will never, when they stop you, they will practically be begging you for money. They will not enforce anything unless if you refuse to give them something. That's why they will now arrest you. It's because as parents during the last lockdown when they were enforcing.
So you're saying that police will not enforce it tonight?
They will not enforce anything unless
even when their commissioner has given them order, they will not enforce it tonight.
Yes. Okay. Even unless if you refuse to give them money. But when you give them some money, they'll feel you. Movement. Go to Elegushi Cafe here. You see a lot of guys now. It's another way of police to make more money.
So what you're saying to me now is that you're going to bribe the police so that you can break the law.
People do it. I did it. We did it last time. We were fully packed in that car, and we came and and said, Jack on this, about. So they stopped us. We start together, and they just drop like 5K for them. Then we do more. So it's another way of making more.
And yet we complain about police, but we're enabling police bad behavior.
And because they will never lead by example. The government will never lead by example.
If you don't give them bribe and you're not out when you're not supposed to be out, will they see you to break the law?
They approach you, you will get to understand that they really need something from you. Okay, policeman say, bros, now I don't know which are shop me though. What does that translate? It means something now. Police be hungry now. How much they pay there?
Tega, thank you for calling me. Bayo is in Gowon State. Hello, Bayo.
Good afternoon.
My brother.
No, Sandra, I like you, honestly speaking. Everything about you, your program, and the way, I like the way you screw people, and, to the last marrow. I always like that anyway.
Thank you.
But see, I followed this, my last caller. He just spoke the reality. You understand now?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I always tell you, I think in the beginning of this week, that fine, your own job, you are doing it very well. Why? You are part of NOA. You are giving us orientation. You are giving us enlightenment about it. That's very fantastic of you, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you see, leadership determines followership.
Wow.
Do you get the point now? Now, we have been appealing to government. Okay, look at this police. I don't want us to digress. So, you understand now about this issue of this police that we enforce, because they are the main stream of law enforcement. Harms that we have now. Okay, so now we demanded this thing sometimes ago that improve the welfare, improve all this and that. That's our demand. That's our appeal. Okay, has it been done? No. these people by themselves, they promise us heaven and earth. Has it been done? No. So now this time around, they are appealing to us to obey COVID-19 guidelines. Practically, it won't work. We cannot. We will not even abide by it. Do you get the point now? So because leadership determines followership, that is one. Let me tell you, Sandra. See, it was before when this thing was imported in February 27, that everybody was petitioning, was scampering, was this and G3 and the other, because we have never known it before. But now we have been familiar with it. You don't get, even if you purchase a wild animal, lion, carnivorous, you understand kind of things. Since March, by now, you guys must have been familiar. Forget it. So if it's that same coronavirus that because of that they lock us up for almost a month at home, you understand now, it's still what we are talking about this time around. I think we are just wasting their, well, don't let me say we, but they are just wasting their, and they know the reasons why they are doing that. Lagos State, they are giving them 10 billion now. Kano State, 5 billion. Fine. Let them come and give accounts. Let's give details, but we are not even care about that because we know it's a systemic thing, right? So whatever thing they want to do, you see, it was before. Anybody that said they do not believe that there is coronavirus, yes, their percentage at this point in time might not be more than 5%. You see, we have about 80% of people that know that coronavirus is real, but yet they are defiant because these are people that are giving all this law. You understand? Now they are appealing to us. They have never been faithful in their own path, and that is the reasons why many of us will not even abide. Let me tell you, we'll still be on the street till after 12. And what happened? What is my brother, the last one, said? Yes, it's what's going to happen. These guys need money. You understand? They live in different houses, not in barrack. They need to pay bills. Forget. So that is what is happening. And okay, for instance, now you said look at Oyo State since March. The number of coronavirus, let's forget about the testing capacity, is 3,909 in Oyo State. Hello?
I'm here.
You understand? 3,909 in Oyo State, right? Only 46 people died of coronavirus in Oyo State as at this morning. As at yesterday. Do you get the point now? 3,700 people or whatever, were healed. About less than 1,000 are still on the sick bill. Are you telling me that it's only 46 people that have died since March in Oyo State? What was even the problem about this coronavirus? Is it coronavirus that is killing a lot of people? So what is the one that is killing a lot of people, that's killing people every day? These guys do not clamor when they stole, let me use the word stole, when they stole 350, almost 500, 150 something plus escaped by themselves in Katsina 2 weeks ago. I didn't know the one that said just only 10 people. Now, if they have never found those guys now, it will remain 10 people because that's what they are telling the man at the end of Avia. 10 people. Okay, eventually, 43 of them were returned eventually, right? How many of these will there be as much noise as what we have because of this night alone?
So to understand what you're saying, the fact that Oyo said 40 people have died doesn't mean that it's 40 people. Maybe more have died if you're using Katsina as an example.
No, you don't get what I'm saying, Sandra. Tell me the statistics. Is it not the information they are giving? It's not the NCC that are saying that there is coronavirus. Well, I'm talking about NCC platform. It's there now. You can check it now. 46 people since March. You don't get.
So, I'm trying to understand. Okay, thank you, Bayo. Thank you so much for calling because I've had you on the call for at least 4 minutes. I don't even know if Alex in Surulere is still there. Alex, are you still there?
I'm here.
Pele, welcome.
Listen, sorry. At least they do until 2 minutes, make it go.
Okay, so you get 2 minutes as well. Go.
Yes, I don't mind.
All right, go ahead.
Right, as for me, I'm going to Ibadan. That's where I was doing my crossover night.
Okay.
That's why, and again, when I called this afternoon, I spoke to Joyce this afternoon, and I told her that I'm an Uber driver, so it's too Uber. I got this trip and taking me to Ibadan now. So once I got the person, I'll keep over to crossover night there.
Okay.
Yes, and it's through this Uber I met Uncle Jimmy, and for me, I've said that any Nigerian info staff, I don't have money to give you. Once it's Nigerian info staff, I will carry you for free of charge. That's my own contribution.
Oh, thank
Any
you.
Nigerian info staff, I know all your faces offhand. I know all your faces. I went through the social media and find your face. Once I know it, once I see that your face, free right from me to you. That's my own.
All right, Alex.
Thank you. God bless you.
Bless you as well, Alex. Thank you so much for calling. Let me quickly tell you that Hope Uzodinma says APC can take over the Southeast. That's our third story. You know Hope Uzodinma now. He's the governor of Imo State. He was elected on the APC ticket, or let me say, he was judged by the court to have been elected on the APC ticket. He was talking this week at a leadership meeting of the party in the Southeast. The meeting was to mend fences, to plan a massive membership registration drive, and to strategize for the Anambra Guber elections. Uzodinma strongly believes APC can win Anambra and from there take the remaining Southeast states. Remember that apart from Hope Uzodinma in Imo State, Ebonyi Governor David Umahi is also in the APC. He defected from the PDP a few weeks ago. So APC has 2 out of 5 of the governors in the Southeast, but one of them got into office by court, and the other one was who was elected did so under the PDP. So APC still has to prove that it can win an election on election day in the Southeast. Uzodinma says they can. Do you agree? And the Southeast, speaking of the Southeast, political leaders in the region announced this week that they believe the next president must emerge from the Southeast in the interest of fairness and equity. They're saying that the other 2 southern zones have produced a president in the Fourth Republic. And so if the presidency returns to the South in 2023, it should be to the Southeast. Do you agree? Before we enter into the new year, tell me what you think about this old argument. Do you believe in zoning? Do you agree or disagree that the presidency should go to the Southeast in 2023? Do you think Uzodinma is right to believe that the APC can sweep the Southeast? Kenneth is in Surulere. Hello, Kenneth.
Good afternoon, Sandra.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
Yes, my name is Kenneth. Actually,
welcome.
Okay,
go ahead.
Whatever PDP and APC wants to do, that is up to them. I mean, I don't care about them.
Okay.
But I'm talking about
crossover
COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yesterday, but I don't want to review something, but let me just give a little of what happened yesterday.
Okay.
So my younger brothers, they're in a band. They have to go play for some prominent person in Nigeria. Let me use that word.
Okay.
And so they need to test them of COVID.
Okay.
Now, yesterday I took them to where they will be tested.
Mm.
Didn't know that to test COVID, it costs 51,000. I don't know. I knew yesterday.
Yes, in a private lab. Yes.
Now the person that was supposed to, the person that they're going to his place is one paying, and there are about 25 of them going there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what happened is when the doctor came, at the end of the day, he said, there is no way, please mark this word, there is no way that they will report that 25 of them are negative. They must find sincerely that they must also give a report that somebody is, or that the way that all of them can be negative, that they must find a way that some of them are positive. They must find a way. And even me, I was, what? Can you find me saying? He said, yes, because the truth is, this is what the government wants. So I do not say that.
Now, wow. I want to listen to that conversation because I have so many questions. You know the thing about communication, and I say this as a communications professional who has 2 degrees in communication. One of the first things they tell you about communication is that it's that by the time communication moves from point A to point B, the message loses fidelity. Like, it's not the same thing that Sandra says to Uche, who is on the line, that Uche will say to Ambrose, or that Ambrose will say to Kenneth. By the time what I say to Uche moves to Ambrose, it has taken on salt. By the time Ambrose says it to Kenneth, it has taken on pepper. By the time Kenneth says it to Ifeanyi, it has taken on seasoning. And then by the time it comes back to Sandra, Sandra will not recognize the message that she said to Uche to begin with. That's why I would have really liked to probe the points that Kenneth was making earlier on. So if Kenneth can call back, that would be great. Uche Inojo, welcome.
Yeah, Sandra, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Happy New Year in advance.
Same to you. How are you spending crossover? What do you think about Uzodinma with APC and the Southeast?
Honestly, Sandra, to tell the truth, this issue of this cancellation of crossover, I think just demoralized, like me particularly, it just demoralized my spirit. It makes me, honestly, to think about the crossover service, going into the crossover service. I couldn't find it so joyous within myself again. You understand? Because of the whole thing there. But there's one I want to ask you. This thing that they're saying, they will shut down all the event places, this and that. Are you aware that a lot of people did not travel because of the economic situation right now in their hands? So, and I remember when one time Buhari was speaking about the issue of coronavirus, he said, Nigerian economy is too fragile. There's nothing like shutting down again. Everybody should take care of himself. So, then why are they now proposing of closing people's events? Because this is January is around. Tomorrow is January 1st, and people have a lot of things on their hands. So now, in your own, are you supporting that those events should be closed? Any event that open?
Well, they're not even shutting down events. They're saying that if there will be events, those events need to have maximum capacity, 50 people attending that event. So they've not shut it down. They've just said be restricted to 50. But what is happening now is that the events managers, the event planners, the people who are going for those events are not adhering to those guidelines. That's the problem. And if that continues to happen, government may have no choice but to shut it down completely. Now, it is up to us to do our own part. And our own part is to maintain social distancing, do not have events that have more than 50 people. But we know the hair word, we get coconut head. So government doesn't really know what to do.
It's just like the other day I was not pushing to get online. Yeah, there's one comment one man made. Said that the other day they said, was there to know that a celebrant, a wedding party, the place was so congested, and one of your callers has the effrontery to say that those celebrants should have been arrested. If those couple happen to be his children, whatever, will you have the mind to say they should be arrested? You see, this thing is that event. You understand? This is wedding party, and anybody who said that maybe he's scared of coronavirus.
Should you be having wedding party that is crowded like that? Did you see that video? No.
That's why I'm saying, Sandra, that we are saying the same thing. You as a person, you want to safeguard yourself. You want to stay safe. When you look at that place and the place is not conducive for you to go, why not stay at home?
Yes, but there are people who got permission to have that event.
No, for the man to have said the celebrant should be arrested, I think that statement was so triggered. It's not good because this is once and first time in their life, and they never. People came to celebrate with them, and they said they're supposed to be arrested. That statement was not good.
Okay.
You understand?
All right.
So please, the issue of crossover, I think it has been the way it's supposed to be. So let's take it with faith. But in Nigeria, the hand we use in handling this coronavirus, I don't think it's like that in this country. There are 100% coronavirus in this country, but the way our people in this country handle the coronavirus, I don't think it is like that. You understand? Everything is business. So yes, but this is shock crossover. Honestly, the thing I just pray God will not be angry with us because the thing it keeps so many people's mind.
No, you get killed on a TV now. On a men on TV, on a men online. So you mustn't be in a building. The church is you. You are not. The building is not the church. You are the church.
No, that one is just an oral statement.
It's not an oral statement. The Bible even said it. Jesus said, I will tear down this temple. What Jesus came to do was to tell you that you are the church, not the building.
I know he can preach very well. I know he can preach very well.
Uche, thanks for calling me. Michael is in Agege. Hello, Michael.
Hello, I'm Michael from Agege. I
Yes.
just want us to logically look at this. The president of Federal Republic of Nigeria does not use face mask and does not obey rules of coronavirus, and did not get Kogi State Governor does not believe in coronavirus and all this nonsense, did not get coronavirus. Our own governor in Lagos State is doing social distance and using face mask, and he has coronavirus.
Okay, so let me stop you there. Let me stop you there. Let me stop you, Michael. Michael, Chere, wait. Your president was actually wearing mask. He has several pictures where he's wearing mask in meetings.
Several times he didn't use mask.
Yes, but he also has several pictures where he's using masks. So
he didn't have coronavirus. Kogi State Governor does not have coronavirus.
You don't have coronavirus. I don't have coronavirus, but I know people that have coronavirus.
But you are sure now that we all are here. Governor Sanwo-Olu use what is it called? Face mask, social distance, and all that. He has coronavirus.
Yes,
so
that
is bringing coronavirus.
Oh wow!
Stop it now,
Michael, no, that is a harmful message that you're spreading on my air, and I will not allow it. You can't say that face mask and social distance is what is giving coronavirus. No, face mask and social distance is how you prevent coronavirus. Now, wow! Hey, Chineke, Boro is in a cotton. Hello, Boro.
Hello, good afternoon, Sandra.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
Yes, thank you very much. Today you brought a very sensitive topic to the floor. Sandra, there is something I see, especially in this COVID-19, that I am not too comfortable.
Okay.
It's like the so-called social distance and other COVID-19 policies are targeted on the religious centers.
That's not true. Schools have closed.
What about other centers?
Schools have closed. Event centers have closed.
I don't think so. Let me give you an example.
You don't think schools are closed? You don't
Sandra,
think so?
Sandra,
you're questioning fact?
I flew to Abuja yesterday through Ari, precisely.
Mm-hmm.
In the flight, there was no social distance.
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I came from Abuja yesterday again. There was no social distance observed in the flight. What are we talking about?
The other day, the government withdrew the license of an event center because they had an event without social distancing. Nightclubs are closed. Schools are closed until further notice. In that flight that you were in, Shebi, masks were mandatory.
What are we talking about?
Did you not wear a mask on the flight?
We are so close to each other.
But you wore mask, Okwaya. But you wore mask.
Forget about the mask.
Why should I forget about it? It's part of the argument.
Sandra, let the airlines comply.
Okay, let's take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Hard Facts on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
We'll be right back.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Info.
All right, on today's Big Three, I told you that Nigerians will not be crossing over how they typically have in previous years. I've also told you about the second wave of COVID and the renewed curfew enforcement. And I've also told you that Hope Uzodinma says the APC can take over the Southeast. On Facebook, I'm going to social media now to take comments. Facebook and Twitter and WhatsApp. WhatsApp is 080-959-75 805. Twitter is at Nigeria Info FM and Facebook is Nigeria Info 99.3. Budget Emmy says, Sandra, I won't comment on Nigeria's COVID or our daily scores. COVID doesn't affect during the day, so we can crowd for NIN registration, Abi. And if it's political campaigns, it will be held as well. But we should not hold crossover service at night because Nigeria's COVID is only active at night. That's a good one. All right, let's see. Twitter has a lot of comments for us as well. We'll try and take as many of them as possible. Let's see. Woo. Okay. Is Nigeria Info an Igbo channel? Why is Sandra speaking Igbo though? It's my language. I'm allowed to speak my language. I'm also speaking a lot of English, but you're not talking about that though. Steve O'Farrill says, I've never seen a country with funny leaders like Nigeria. When the citizens are lamenting their suffering under the APC leadership, a governor is boastful of how that same party will take over the Southeast. How is that going to pay us? Steve O'Farrill says. All right, more messages via Twitter. Akin Kafo says, Sandra, my dear, how are you? Which kind of government be this, Sandra? Government say don't come out for night, watch crossover. But they want people to go line up in NIN office. I beg, may God just fast forward this government tenure. Sandra, ask Ambrose from Moe. We were warning Nigerians in 2015. All right, Akin. Thanks for calling. John Big Cross says, Hope Uzodinma is not the spokesperson of the Southeast. His predecessor made more noise. Their ends were not sweet. The Southeast have learned their lesson. He cannot boast of a clear win, so he should talk less. That's a message from John Big Cross on Twitter. John Big Cross also says, about the restrictions on the crossover night service, I think it's not bad. However, the authority should also leave the people alone. Nigerians are going through hard times. The authorities step up campaigns, not restrictions. We cannot afford to stay locked up again. We've got more comments here on Twitter, but let me quickly go to WhatsApp now. WhatsApp is 080-959-75805. Sandra, COVID is real. I have friends and family infected. This is a message from Amuda Taufik in Ijesha. Thank you for sending your message with me. Keno says, Sandra, why will the government shut down churches and not shut down NIN centers? Can you compare the crowd at the wedding to the crowd at NIN center? Now, to be clear, they're not shutting down churches. So your church can have crossover service. You can just not attend. That's it. They will have it. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch it on your screen in the house. You can watch it on YouTube and Facebook. They just don't want you to crowd inside the hall. To do it there. And then, you can also close at 11 p.m. now. So there's also that. Sandra, please, why is the Nigeria government accepting what Governor of Kogi State thinks about COVID-19? What is WHO? Okay, no, that's not a message from me. I don't know about that. Is that happening? I don't know. I'm going to have to take a look at that story some more and find what you mean. Sandra, on this curfew matter, on the issue of enforcement of curfew, it won't be enforced because our government just opened another avenue for policemen to make serious money, Wilson Edwards from Satellite Town says. But yes, you're seeing it as avenue for police to make money. But make I ask, if you are not on the road between 12 and 4, will police see you to ask you for money? Shouldn't you just plan to be in your house so that you are not on the road and therefore are making up your mind to pay a bribe? Are we really sure we want to end police brutality and police impropriety and police extortion? Are we really sure we want to end extortion? Because the things I've heard on the show today, you get to see they do me. Let's take a break.
In the heart of Lagos. News, talk and sports. Only on one dial. 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info. And now the business news.